Hello and welcome to Fortnite Chapter 7. What's the season? Season 3. Season 3. Review. We're reviewing the season. I think there's only one way to start a Fortnite review, right?
By playing the game.
By first starting in the battle pass. Obviously.
Yeah.
And saying
You're
what you
so
think
right.
about the battle pass. So I'm going to do it quick. I'm going to blitz through it, okay?
Okay. Yeah. You do it first, and then I'll
Yeah.
say
Then you
what
do
I
it
agree
after.
or disagree with.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going in order for all the skins. Say what I think about them. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
But, meh, but, 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 pretty cool. I think this battle pass fucking sucks. That's what I
Fucking
think.
sucked.
I
Okay.
don't like this.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Start with the Guardian.
Yeah.
He's mid. I like that he's customizable. I think that that's cool. I don't like that he's part of the 7, so he's lame. The Void Blade. Stupid. I don't like it. The Duck. I'm forgetting. Cluster. Stupid. I don't like him. Heatwave PJ. Mid tier. She's fine. I'm doing a tier list. You gotta keep up. Doing a tier list.
I'm keeping up.
Wolfie, F tier. I don't like him.
Facts. I agree.
You said Dylan. You said that she was butt.
Yeah.
Sexy butt. I agree. Sloan. I like her. I think she's cool. I like she's back. I like that she's part of the 7. I like her styles. I think she's a good skin. John Wick. Pretty cool. I like him.
Except for the secret Mr. Beast skin. We're unlocking the secret Mr. Beast
Mr. Beast.
skin.
Yeah. So what were your thoughts on the beginning of the season?
Well, the beginning of the season, the first day we played together.
Yeah.
And so my thoughts about it originally are kind of this. I kind of kept the same thoughts. I think this. Well, actually, no, I didn't. Actually, it grew on me. Originally, I didn't give a shit about the sprites. I thought it was stupid. I thought it did not matter at all. And until I realized that there was all these variants and the rareness of it, and then I really got into that. I think loot pool wise has stayed consistently ass, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I think I had more fun the beginning of last season than the beginning of this season.
Yeah. This season's definitely been the weaker of the 3, loot pool wise, and beginning of the season wise. Season 1, as most of them do, start off very exciting and fresh. It's a new map, new chapter, new things to explore. So that was cool for the first week, and then it wore off. Season 2 was really fresh, really exciting, because that's when the story started picking back up, and that's what I really care about. So that season stayed for the whole first act of last season. It stayed very exciting, then it fell off. This season, I didn't really care about it that much, kind of like you. I mean, I had fun the first day, but I also didn't really care about extracting sprites until you started getting really into them. And then whenever we played, you would want to collect as many as you could, which got me into it.
I became an addict, yeah.
Yeah, became a sprite addict. Yes.
Addict?
I
think story-wise this season, I've been very confused because of the way they've been doing it. But I feel like that's how it's been a lot of the time, is if you're not keeping actively up to date, you don't know what the fuck's going on. I feel like Elon, he just showed up out of nowhere. They're doing shit, they're not doing cinematics for a lot of the stuff. Yeah. Some shit just happens and I don't know about it, so then I'm confused, and then you're talking about it. It's the stuff I didn't even know was happening.
Yeah.
I feel like this whole chapter's been a little confusing for me.
Yeah. That's a problem with especially this chapter, but Fortnite as a whole. They've been trying to move away from the story for the past 2 chapters until Mr. Timmy finally figured out that we don't care about the metaverse. We care about the story, or most of us do.
Speak for yourself. I love the metaverse.
Now Yeah, you loved Rocket Racing and Music Festival.
I feel like the loot pool has barely changed at all this season. They've added like one new weapon or like one new little item. Last season, maybe it's just because I got spoiled from last season where they were adding so much shit and unvaulting and changing everything all the
Mhm.
time. But
Yeah,
like this season's felt way more like uh the same for the entire time. The only thing
yeah.
that they
No,
like added was the sprites. Really, it felt like.
that's true. They neglected the loot pool for the sprites. Kind of had the sprites and their abilities carry everything.
Holy shit!
Wow. Damn.
We're just a little clutch up lock in real quick in the middle of the review.
Wow. But yeah, they definitely neglected the loot pool for the sprites, and then that's a fully leveled up. Oh, I also have a fully leveled up one. Wow.
Sweet. Yeah, they definitely neglected that. I feel like they put all their resources on the sprites. They went all in, which did work, but I feel like they could have done more loot pool stuff.
Yeah, yeah. They should have focused a little bit more. I think this. I don't. All the guns have been progressively bad throughout this season, which is really unfortunate, especially the assault rifles.
Oh yeah.
All of the ARs have been bad.
Yeah, there's literally no reason to pick up an AR at all.
Yeah, and the SMGs. I've been using pistols more than
Yeah,
SMGs.
yeah.
Which is not
The
good.
pistols are incredible for some reason.
Yeah.
Or except for the bank shot, which is horrible.
Yeah, yeah. That's John Wick's, right?
And that's no. The John Wick
No?
one's great. The John Wick one
John Wick
rips.
one is no, yeah, it's good. I'm just really bad with it because whenever I shoot it, my camera shakes and I can't see shit.
No, the
I
John
can't
Wick
see
one and the normal
Ew.
pistol rip. It's the one that bounces off stuff, which is supposed to be like the cool fun
Oh,
item of this season.
yeah.
That one sucks.
Yeah, that one's not that good. I
And
think
it-
that one was trying to be the hand cannon, like the one shot, big damage one. But it
Yeah.
didn't really do good. It only does like 50 damage.
It does good damage if you bounce it off stuff, but it's hard to bounce it off stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. There's like no good places on the map, especially in zero build, to bounce the
Yeah.
bullets off of.
It's very
It's a very-
situational. Not good
Yeah.
for a gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not good at all. And I feel like
No.
there's like almost no memorable guns, you know? It's like if I had to think about the loot pool, it's just blank. There's like one, it's like the John Wick pistol and then I guess the bank shot, but if you asked me in like 2 seasons, I would not remember that existed.
Yeah. There wasn't really any of the new guns that they added this season aren't that. Oh my god, I just got crushed. Yeah, none of them are that memorable. None of them are that good.
We're under fire.
Though, I do think that the Chaos Rifle, I had to look at the name, is pretty fine. I mean, in the beginning of the season, it was incredibly OP. They nerfed it a lot, but I still think it's a pretty decent weapon.
I thought the Chaos Rifle was last season that it was introduced.
No, that was the Chaos Shotgun.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I can't even remember that it was this season it introduced it.
Yeah.
Ouch. Time for my lock-on.
Lock it in. Oh,
Cut that out. I mean, mid-season updates. What?
not memorable at all.
Not memorable at all. I don't even really remember them except for the Spider-Man one.
Yeah, yeah. Spider-Man and the Batman collab.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Batman one. I forgot about the whole Batman summer thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Batman Summer, Spider-Man. That was cool. The Masters of the Universe was here in the beginning of the season.
'Cause I
The
feel like-
only
yeah.
time they really updated this season was for sprites. This season was very sprite focused, which
Yeah.
makes sense. It is a sprite themed season, but they really put all of their dice into the
Sprites, yeah, and
sprites.
I mean, it worked. You know, you gotta have shit that happens in the middle of the game, like you know, like think about fucking the bug season.
Mm.
That shit, after like near the end of the season, they completely changed the season.
Yeah,
Completely
which
changed it.
was incredibly lame.
I liked it.
You liked that the season changed in like the season
At the
basically
end,
changed in the middle of it.
it was closer to the end, and that was for they
Was
added. That was the Fortnite mirror. That was for Fortnite mirrors and all that. And then afterwards, it stayed, and I thought it was cool. It started to get tiring near
I,
the end, and then they completely fucking changed everything. It felt like a whole new season.
I guess a
It's a
lot of
big
people
fucking
didn't
change.
like that. A lot of people were not a fan of the theme changing in the middle of the season. I didn't really play much of it since I was really burnt out of the core game in Chapter 6. Chapter 5 and Chapter 6. I was burnt out of the main game. Didn't really play much of it. So I don't have much of an opinion,
I think.
but I know a lot of people really didn't like that they changed it.
Yeah, I think maybe that was a little biased because that's usually for like Fortnite mirrors and stuff they do more. So I guess since summer they notoriously don't really do much shit for it. So you know,
Mhm.
how much can you really complain there about the summer
Yeah.
being lackluster like always? I thought the Batmobile was cool.
Yeah.
The Bat Buggy.
Yeah.
I thought that was a cool. That was a cool vehicle. And then they didn't. They added the grapple gun, but you pretty much couldn't get it. It's like one NPC
Yeah,
sells it
it's
and that's it. And he's all the way on the other
yeah, the
fucking side of the
Batman
map.
NPC. Yeah. It's so lame.
Very weird.
Wait.
They did that same exact thing with Robin in Chapter 6.
Yeah.
And I don't understand it.
I don't know.
It feels weird. I think there's a problem of not having many fun items, I think. Or like fun stuff that happens.
Yeah. Last season was really fun. I really liked how that season used the bounty mechanic and switched it up into the rivalry mechanic. I can't talk. It made it a little bit more interesting, especially having the more rivalries that you won gave you more rewards, which made you want to fight more so you could get more stuff.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was very fun. Very fun and refreshing. It stayed fun throughout the whole season, even if the later acts were dull and the last one was just a collab, which was very
And not even a good collab either.
yeah, it was so
That was a
mid.
little sad. But even then, that added a bunch of shit. Even though I don't give a fuck about Overwatch, that collab added a bunch of new items. It added a bunch of new stuff, changed the map, and we don't get anything like that for like a collabs this season.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, there's just not a lot gameplay wise. It was really fun because of the sprites, but I feel like it's gonna lose its fun over time.
Yeah.
You know, like if they're bringing it back next season, that's probably not gonna hit the same at all.
Yeah. I wish that the sprites were a little bit more useful though, because you got them so that you could put them in your locker. You know, that's the only reason why most people even bother dealing with them. They have these abilities in game. They should have been a little bit more overpowered so that you wouldn't want to extract them immediately, especially the rare ones. You know, they should be fun to play with if you're lucky enough to get them. But
I think
really not.
They could have like mixed like what they could do in the future is mix like the sprite mechanics from Chapter 6 where you like throw them down or like use them and they're more physical.
Yeah.
And the sprite mechanics in Chapter 7, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe you can like activate them to have like a stronger ability, but that's like, you know. At the fart.
Uh-oh. Oh, dude. If you could see the way I'm playing.
I'm looking.
It's bad.
Yeah, I just feel like not a lot of it's memorable. I'm looking back and I'm drawing blanks. I'm trying to find like what happened this season. There's like
Yeah.
multiple months, and I feel like not much happened. I also feel like this is a problem that kind of circles back around to the lore problem. This is a problem I've had for a while that just like is further showcased in this. I feel like the villains, like the big bad villains, like Geno and Geno. I mean, he's more of a background villain, so. But like the Elon, the Chaos
Yeah.
Voyager, he didn't show up until like this last update, and he just showed up out of the blue. And I feel like even with last season, he was very barely there.
Yeah.
It just feels weird to me.
I
I just feel like
it's
the
so
villains
yeah,
aren't
it's
there.
so confusing with especially Elon Voyager Musk. He shows up to the Chapter 7 islands out of the blue. It's supposed to be a part of the last reality. But then his master is Geno, who is IO. But IO and the last reality are supposed to be enemies. So why are they teaming up together? But then, Voyager's still supposed to be this big bad who's trying to take over the islands. But all the attention has been taken off of him now that his ship has been destroyed. It's just kind of weird. It kind of took away his aura whenever he lost his ship.
Yeah, and then he became naked. Oh my gosh.
Honestly, this season, I don't think much happens because of all the sprites. I think the season stayed consistent. I think that's the best way that you can kind of explain it. It stayed fun throughout, but not through changing stuff, just by adding more of the same stuff in a different font. You know?
I did completely skip over this. I feel like we both skipped over this. The map.
Oh, yeah.
Completely changed the map from
Incredible.
last season to this season. Great. Love that.
Yeah.
Great map.
Yeah.
Great. Just in the middle of the
So
season out
much
of nowhere
better
changing it.
than the season.
Very crazy.
Yeah.
Completely forgot about that. That was at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Hope that they don't do it again, and not at least not for a long time, because I don't want this to become like a normal thing that they do, since this was such a crazy change. But love that they did it. Love how they did it. It was so cool.
It was very cool. The event that led up to it.
The event was awesome.
And the event
Yeah.
for this season that I missed was it was very cool.
Yeah. That's something. Chapter 7 so far has been incredible when it comes to live events. We've only had 2, but still, both of them have been
both
very
good. I don't know. Maybe I'm just professional slop eater. But I've kind of liked every season of Fortnite. You know, I've gotten tired of them because everyone, even people that, like love something, they're still gonna get tired of it if they do it constantly. But I feel like I can't look back and say like definitively that one season was absolutely terrible. I've kind of liked every season, even the ones people say are bad.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. Objectively, or not objectively, in the community, Chapter 2, Season 6, the Primal season, was seen as one of the worst seasons ever made. It's still called one of the worst seasons ever made, 5 years later. And I played that one a lot. Even if I didn't really like it, I still played it a lot.
Yeah,
I
and
think,
the big example, Chapter 5, Season 3.
that was incredible.
Yeah, that was
That
great.
one was great.
I loved that season.
Yeah.
We loved that. We had a fun time on that season.
Yeah. Especially the opening week, dude. When everything was so overpowered.
Great time.
was
It's so
great.
fun to like if you're just playing it with your friends. I feel like a lot of people that don't like it are either they play super competitively or they don't play with friends. I feel like that's the problem. Because if you're playing with friends, especially during a season like that, when there's multiple people and like one of them's manning the turret, one of them's like driving, and it's so fun. Maybe you got a guy on the back like hanging off, shooting at stuff with the hook.
I feel like they're scared to do another season like Season 3, since the way it was received,
It
even
performed
though
so
it
bad,
was
even though it was so good.
really great. Yeah, I think that that's a type of mode that they should work, or that they should make for the metaverse, since they want to push that so
Car
bad. I
battle.
think that they should do, yeah, a car
They could
battle
do like
game mode.
if you remember the like plane, where it's like you had everyone
Yeah,
was in planes. That would be great. I mean, they haven't done shit like that in a little bit because of
yeah,
performing so bad.
yeah.
You can't have fun.
Especially from pros.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like change, and that really hinders the game, because there's a lot of cool stuff that they can do, but they won't, because they really don't want to screw up their relationship
Their
with
main
pros.
player base. I mean, their main player base isn't the pros, but the pros, because of their influence,
They're the vocal ones.
they're the vocal
Yeah.
ones, and they have the big influence over the majority of the player base, which is, you know, children. They're gonna watch their
Yeah.
favorite YouTuber, and their favorite YouTuber, Cypher PK, says this season sucked. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, I don't like that season anymore, because
Yeah.
they're children,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's the problem. Which leads to seasons where, you know, like this one, where things don't change very much. Even though overall it was good, it's a good season, I think that they could have done more. They could have leaned more into the crazy Rift stuff with like weapons or new more items that would have leaned into the Rift energy and stuff like that.
Mhm. No, a cool gun would have been something that could like harness the sprite energy, maybe using sprite dust or something that could like enhance the gun depending on what kind of sprite you have.
Oh, you like put the sprite into it. You use the
Yeah.
sprite and it uses that energy. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, that could be
That
really
would have
cool.
been real. That would be really hard to code though. You have to make
Yeah.
like so many different, especially all the different sprite variants. But that would have been something that uses the sprites in a fun gameplay way. They didn't. Yeah, I just feel like sprites are almost independent, and I feel like the abilities feel almost tacked on with some of them. Like the 0 point sprite not having anything to do with the 0 point. Like some sprites doing almost the same exact thing with like sliding does this, or you know, they feel tacked
Yeah.
on last minute
Yeah. Yeah.
instead of
They're
being
really
gameplay.
they're really just kind of cosmetic stuff, and that's unfortunate, because they did the extraction shooter aspect of the season really good, in my opinion. I think that
Yeah.
they did really good with that. It's just a shame that the sprites
Oh,
didn't
right, yeah.
really do anything.
That's another thing. The battle bus. The
Oh, the battle bus
thing.
Yeah.
I have
think
seen a lot of discourse about that. I think it's great. I think that's fun. And it's only some matches. It adds a fun way. I hope they keep that, but they probably won't.
Yeah.
Getting knocked over here.
Oh,
no.
shit.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, damn. I did like no damage to him.
B-Dub Mojo 007. Whoa.
Yee.
Oh my gosh. But
Man, I
there's
don't
another
even know
thing. The what do you call them? The little like special shits that pop up in the middle of the match, like the safe extraction zones.
Yeah.
The rift anomalies.
Yeah.
I feel like pretty much also felt like an afterthought. I feel like they forgot about them. And we're like, "Oh wait, that's a feature this chapter." And then just put that in.
Yeah, it doesn't even like make sense lore-wise why those are happening either. It's very, because those were created, or those were happening because of the Dark Voyager trying to find the 0 point shards. He was messing with the loop to try to locate them and making those rift anomalies in the process. But that they're happening now without the ship, without the Dark Harvester. It doesn't make sense.
Nothing makes sense anymore,
didn't-
man. We got out of the loop in chapter like what, 3 or 4? Then we came back.
Chapter
I don't
4, yeah.
understand why I don't understand what's
Yeah,
going on
I
after
don't-
that.
Yeah, I don't know why there's a loop bubble in I don't know why there was a loot bubble in chapter 6, but there was. And then now next season, the IO is reinitiating the loop as it was in chapter 2 and 3. So I guess like the I don't know. I think as I understand, the 0 point has its own loot bubble around it to protect the island from threats like the last reality.
Yeah.
And then the IO kind of hacked it and turned it into the loop that it was in chapter 1 and 2, where it was like the infinite constant battleground.
Battle World.
And the battle turned into a Marvel Battle World. And then we get Doomsday and everything.
That's how we get into the next Marvel season. Is the loop becomes Battle World.
Yeah.
Tim Sweeney.
Honestly, that would be really cool if Geno does create like a battle world.
Dude,
Because
and then
he's
that's for
trying
the
to
mini
make
season.
a
The new map for a mini season, for a Marvel mini season, Battle World.
Yeah.
Come
Him
on,
Buck
and it
Boom.
fits perfectly with the gameplay loop. Tim Sweeney,
Come on.
hire us. We're generating you money.
This is insane.
All these good ideas, Timmy. And that gets you your excuse to make another Doctor Doom skin. And that generates
Yeah.
money, especially with Doomsday coming out. Fucking, what if we get the Jared Fogle sprite?
What if we get the Jeffrey Dahmer sprite?
Dude, the Jeffrey Dahmer sprite, and you can like, he eats you. The longer you have him on your back, the more he
You get
eats you.
sent back to the lobby?
And he stays.
Oh. Yeah. I
He,
already
he
have this
extracts
one.
you back to his basement.
Yeah, wow. But I think this season, with every part of it, I think I would give it a solid 6 out of 10.
I think 7. I think I'd say a 7.
7. Okay. Yeah. I don't think this is definitely the weakest seasons of chapter 3 so far. Wow.
Nothing?
I got nothing. I think ultimately it was a really good season, but they should have done more.
Next season is gonna be great because I think really most of the problems I have with this season are probably gonna be fixed next season. Because I think there's gonna be more. Because I'm pretty sure it's also it's gonna go into Fortnite mirrors, right?
Yeah.
Which is always incredible, at least in my eyes.
Yeah.
And with gaming, so you're gonna get gaming Fortnite, Epic Games,
Yeah.
Tim Sweeney. I know you don't. Nobody
There's-
else is asking for it. Give me Outlast.
Outlast would be cool.
Give me the little guy. Give me the big guy with the midget on his back.
Yeah. Dude, that guy was crazy.
If you are interested in what we're talking about, go to my channel and watch my Outlast 2 series.
Or don't.
Or do. Actually, leave this
don't.
right now. Put this in the beginning of your video. Don't watch this video. Watch my video. Yeah, we better get Five Nights at Freddy's next season.
That was just, yeah. Because it's a gaming season. Come on.
And they're gonna go into horror.
Scott Cawthon and Tim Sweeney.
This is an actual problem with me, is that I keep on killing people. I'm a serial killer.
Oh, man.
It's actually my way to tell you.
Oh, well, it's okay. 'Cause I actually really like serial killers.
I'm the Tennessee tickler.
Oh, this guy's incredibly low. Oh.
Boating is life.
Well, you could have given me more ammo, you know, to kind of like.
I would
Yeah.
never give you ammo.
You know, well, that's not nice.
You steal from me all the time.
When do I steal? Name one time in Fortnite I've ever stolen from you.
2 times.
And you can't say Fortnite mirrors, because that didn't happen. It's not real.
I won't say
That's
Fortnite
not-
mirrors. I'm gonna specifically say Horde Rush.
That's Fortnite mirrors.
That's inside of Fortnite mirrors. You just said
That's
Fortnite
still-
mirrors. You didn't
That's
specify
still
it.
Fortnite mirrors. It's like all of Fortnite mirrors.
It counts because it happened, and it's gonna happen again.
It will,
Tonight's the
not
night, and it's gonna happen again.
Tonight's the night that we steal the moon.
What? I wasn't.
Tonight's
Why?
the night
Why you say that?
steal the- You. 'Cause
No,
that's
I
just
was.
what
I was
thought.
doing Dexter.
Mm,
Is
I
the
got
first?
rude.
Yeah, the first episode of the show. Very beginning. He's like driving his. Tonight's the night, and
What's
it's gonna happen
unfortunate
again.
is, you said Dexter, and I know that you're talking about
You're
the
gonna say the
serial
laboratory
killer. I was thinking, yeah, Dexter's Laboratory.
every time. Every time it's the same thing. You always. It's always. I say something about Dexter, and you say, "Dude, I thought you were talking about
This
the
has
little boy with
never
his own
happened
little
before.
thing."
This has never happened before. We've never talked about this before.
Dude, Dexter's sister. Honestly, in
It's
both
bad.
in Dexter's sister in the Dexter's Laboratory and Dexter's sister in the show Dexter, they're bad, bro.
Yeah, bro.
They're bad.
Unless Mr. Laboratory's sister is a child, because there is a good chance that they might be.
She's a teenager. I think she's around my age.
Well, that I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
She seems kind of like immature
She's
to be around
stupid,
our-
and she's stupid and immature. But we've seen people that are older than us that are that way. Dexter, DDH. She. Okay, we gotta cut this out. She's 11
How
years
old is she?
old.
Oh no.
She looks really tall. She's really
Well,
grown into her
everybody's
body.
tall compared to Dexter. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Better redeploy Tim Sweeney.
I thought that was an enemy. I thought that was my enema.
What?
You know what an enema is?
No.
That's
Explain.
okay. I don't remember what it was. I need to look it
Oh.
up. An enema is a medical procedure that involves putting liquid into the rectum and lower colon through the anus. It's usually it's used to clear constipation. Like you can't poop, get an enema.
Pretty sure that's just called douching. That's what gay people do.
Douching.
Yeah.
Now listen, I know boofing, but I don't know douching.
Douching, you get a item, a tool called a douche. You fill it with water. You stick the little tube up your ass, and then you spray the water on it. And it's supposed to clean yourself out. To
Well, that's
prepare
two different
paint.
things. The enema is you stick it in
Oh.
to free your butthole of poop, because you can't poop, so you use the enema. It's different, and it's
Right.
usually old men that get it, not gay people.
Do that before colonoscopy.
I mean, I would hope you wouldn't go into a colonoscopy, clogged up down there. Imagine.
I mean,
you
you'd be
go,
surprised. Probably do.
dude, you go. That would suck. You're like a doctor. You're doing a colonoscopy on this guy, and you like open up his butthole, and it's like, it's like a wave of just shit that comes down onto you.
Oh no, that's 100% happened before.
Oh, I guarantee it. It might not. They might not even be constipated. It's just an old guy.
Yeah.
He shits. That was just a sad performance. See, like my clips have been all good today, so
I don't think they have.
they have, and I have proof that there's only good clips in my video.
I have proofs.
What?
I don't know.
I have proofs.
All right, that's everything that me and Ethan had to say about this season and all of our side topics. If you liked what we had to say and agreed or disagreed, let us know in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe to both of us. I'll have his channel linked in my video
Only
description.
subscribe to me.
He'll have mine. Don't
Only
only
s-
subscribe to
only
him. Only
subscribe to
subscribe to
me.
me because I'm
No.
the better one.
No, don't subscribe to either of us. Subscribe to someone else. I don't care who. Scroll down. You go into your recommended videos. First one you see, subscribe to that guy.
Okay, yeah, it could either be someone as innocent as Preston Plays, or someone as evil as
Preston Place is the first person you think of.
That's the first response.
Someone as innocent as Preston Plays. Preston. Dude, if you're watching my videos and you watch Preston Plays, get out of here.